I wasn't worried about what Rat was gonna say to you. The only thing I was worried about is what fucking Decibel after the battle was gonna take from you. Hey yo, you wanted the school of hard knocks, well guess what? You're taking a test, bitch. I'm about to raise and aim at my friends quick on some M80 and Dread shit.
Yeah.
So what do? Go to sleep, wake up in the wrong era, pissed off because your songs no longer cause terrence? You're using the appearance, I don't see you, I'm not peering in. That's stupid, it's all mirrors, I don't even appear in. So you know what that means? He's so fake, he's not even a bitch. How the fuck can he be white? He doesn't even exist. Yo, you look like that one guy who rewinds an Eminem punchline 100 times. These kids these days, they do a Saturday detention, walk out, start walking around like you've done time. You have a ton of friends who so far, every one of them has survived, but you're itching to get your first RIP tat. You even picked out the design. He's like, yeah, my older brother's step-cousin's baby mother's mailman's neighbor just died. Rest in peace. Throw it up online so you can wait for someone to ask if you're done crying so you can reply. Thanks, y'all, but I'm fine. Hey, yo, feed him the poison, east of the boys. Envy, then he wakes up naked in the streets of Detroit. I seek and destroy anybody that seems to enjoy anything recently released by a Beastie Boy. Nice. Yo, the 90s just called me. They said they want their fucking flow back. P-Rabbit's garbage bag from 8 Mile beeped in. It said it wants its fucking clothes back. Yo, I don't rap, I smoke crack and snort zanies off of everything I throw on a pad. The dopest track, it's the one on my arm. I go stab my engineer for lowering my vocals in the lab. Yo, Envy, the artist formerly known as Force Wizard, Basshead, I'm the Rock. He ain't got the paper to cover me, so your scissors, I crush your miserable attempt at a morbid verse as I pour scissor and morph into a sorcerer wizard with a sword, reverts it to your mother's divorce with your father over your mother. As he took more drugs, he would just become more sick. But then his landlord kicked him out, and he was porchless. God must have really hated you to make you both ugly and poor, Nick. Pittsburgh, he is from Ohioville. Where the fuck is Ohioville? I don't know, but it sounds like they have a trailer park where white people buy their pills. No, it sounds like y'all have bonfires inside of giant fields. Why are you rhyming still? You don't step outside unless there's a fire drill. It's not considered graffiti if you write your name on a stall. Your name used to be Foursquared because you like playing with balls. Let's get it. We ready?
We ready, brother.
Alright. Writtens aren't structured and every line I'm a fucking clown. Like Hitler in the bunker, you're gonna die in the underground. You know he pissed, I'm the Soviets. I arrive and destruct the town. All your dudes are running cause with the truth you fronted. All them lies are what dug you down. You can't even freestyle, so tell me who can spit the nicest. Cause anytime I'm ready to drop bombs like the Cuban Missile Crisis. Your next round is about to blow like the fuse is just ignited. You ain't blasting cats, I just smacked this cat. Your addiction's the only time you should talk about shooting and your writing. I'll decompose your composition. When you speak a flow, you're not as vicious. Go back to Pizza Hut while you're cleaning floors or washing dishes. It's even, bro. Pill addicted rappers that fiend for coke can get my hottest writtens. Get a bleeding nose, I'll beat this hoe with the potty pissing till his knees are broken. Jesus spoke when I made him pay God a visit. But here I am since you chose to dance with Satan. It isn't funny the way you're slipping money. What's next in the best to benefit a fake cancer patient? And you're racist. You told Hood you're KK killing it, but in this culture you can't say that. So how the fuck do you plan to make it? Watch the flames spit. The only bars he came with are Xannies. The only one bad was against a lame prick and a gay bitch. That's a tranny. Then you called yourself the champion even though nobody thought you spit well or felt. You hanging in the closet's the only time you should give your bitch self the belt. I don't get it. Why does this axe smell like Miley Cyrus's private parts? Probably because a guy's ass is what you pry apart, then you put your face in the crack and tell him when it's time to fart. This axe is harmless. You don't belong in rap. Go back to armpits. You're named after deodorant, but your rap stink. Start pouring the dope again in that sink. Watch as I'm closing in with a frozen pen and black ink. Never say you're dope again or it's over in a fast blink. Fuck it.
That was round one, y'all. How you feeling this battle so far? Alright, y'all. Round two on X.
Yo, Envy's mad. And you know, if I seen God himself, I'd be like, yo, man, that is unfair. But look on the bright side. Your father could play for the Knicks because he's mad his son's square. Yeah.
Woo!
Okay. As a young buck at 15, 13, the only sweet 16 I focused on was a block of the Chronic. The only dope lines I cared about is when my customers chopped up and stored it off of my comics. We had more bills and passed more reps than Obama in Congress. But you don't look like you ever even talked to a convict. You put in work, nah dog, you couldn't walk with a conscience. Of your friend's homie overdosing off a pill that you sold him and going and showing up at the funeral scene and boxed up in the coffin. You spend 5 minutes with someone who needs to teach those the G code? They'll tell you the G code shouldn't be emulated, regardless of what you hear on a beat or see on the TV shows. But yo, I'm sicker than a Nazi walking into a synagogue. It's flesh wounds I dip in salt, I lift them up and lick them off. Battling MCs all fun of games till you fucking say something to piss them off. Like yeah, I'll rape your innocent little sister, I'll make your mother take the pictures, I'll post them on your Facebook and Twitter, and on my way out, I'll kill his dog. Yo, I got metaphors and similes with such personification. I'm sorry, personification is when you give an inanimate object a human-like trait, commonly used in a poetic sense. For example, a sonnet from Shakespeare's. The spears I stab you with, jump at you in the fashion and curb stomp your face. If you plan on staying in hip-hop, I suggest he has a long talk with Mace. Now get this, Mace is the rapper who got locked up and then became a pastor. But I'm sure you liked Ice Cube better because when he fucking left the game, he became an actor. Dude, do you even know when Snoop Lion was Snoop Dogg? Do you even know that Tupac was beat up by 2 cops? Could you even rebuttal the argument if I said it was the man's own brother who shot Big L? Dude, do you even know who invented the fucking moonwalk? You ever been to a used shop, put $1 in a jukebox? Could you even go into your basement and find a physical Max L cassette or a CD that you've lost? Sure, you've heard of the group The Roots, but you don't know the roots of hip-hop. So how can he produce music using the phrase that he's the truth in hip-hop? He came to age with Justin Bieber. Envy never grew with hip-hop. He's the truest hypocrisy, and I've seen in the movement of the new youth in hip-hop. But yo, check it. Don't cut me off, Chronic, and tell me. I watch Decibel get at you. I thought he was sending you to a state of depression, like you're upstating your stress and second-guessing yourself, but you can stand behind in bars in a federal, sense of a penitentiary, spend it forever on whatever it is you intend to do, because I know cats on the north side with every move they make you would break, because they do whatever it is you intend to do. Whatever you spend on boots, it's irrelevant. Get to stepping, he can never take a step in his shoes. Fight or run, you got a second to choose. The only thing he suffers from is domestic abuse. You're still living, a pill prescription meds are getting you through. You and the rest of your crew, you'll never be sick. Don't better move when I'm spreading the flu, because you'll never catch it. I'm an infected perfectionist, just perfecting this to lower the intestine, the dope, and the message I'm sending this. It's effortless. The precedent I set for this is prejudice. Fuck everybody. This is the resurrectionist versus the exorcist. I wrestle with the senses. This envy is the nemesis. Repent with a semi-clip reloaded, empty and hit. Alright, we had 2:45 on the board.
Alright, you ready? This dude's rapping all that weird shit in Shakespeare. What a fucking gay queer. I will serve your bars like a Miller delivery truck. Have you tongue twisted like the truck crashed. In other words, your liquor be stuck. I spit out a bar like Adrian House's foundation. Not an unemployed doctor, but I'm out of my patience. Yeah. You've been working on your craft, but still you have cheesy raps. My boil rages like an oil change. Shit can get greasy fast. But don't spit personals. This is not to stop you, because you're the one that's been hiding more shit from the public than Barack Obama. We know you mean you fuck animals when you say you cock the llama. My bars are like the old vet stadium, because I'll bury you over them like the Cox did Harper. Look, I will force you to smuggle drugs so I can make a grand and have you put more birds on your chest than a Ravens fan. Something gets chronic L's, but you're like, nah, that's a fucking fable. You would think he sucks dick at dinner the way that shit got blown under the table. And if you roast him, he'll destroy the evidence, so do not push it. Cause like someone slipped on ice, this'll end up some lost footage. I strap a bomb to your dad and mom until their ass is gone. Then walk by your porch as I see you sad and sob. But me cutting up your bars is the only time I'm gonna ask what's wrong. Yeah, axe is dope, cause he uses one to chop up his crack and coke. When the main line is done, he picks it up to snort that after coke. This fella is feminist. The male version of Ellen DeGeneres. When I told him what I write's dope, he started smelling my pen and shit. You talk like a dumb hippie. You talk like a dumb hippie, like, yo, I'm about to pop some Xannies. Wanna come with me? And don't come at me like, bro, you're young. You'll be dope when you're more mature, dude. Cause my battle's buzzing 10 times yours. So if you're so experienced in the game, shouldn't yours get more views? Wait, shouldn't you do more than snort glue? Shouldn't you do more than show up the battles about to pass out on Man, you're really grinding, homie, on trying to find a stogie or a pint of codeine that you tried till you're blind and dopey and your eyes are closing. And you're gonna tell me how to spit, bitch. The dude that gave himself the crown like a nimwit, cause no one else would, cause the talent doesn't exist. Well, it does, but it's covered up, cause you always sniff shit. How much time we got?
Fuck a rap battle, I respect this place, but if you're in the street talking with me like that, you're left chalk. I feel like our host is outside continuing your pep talk. Yeah.
Wow.
Some say I'm too complex when I rhyme it's philosophical. The way I connect dots and spit about politics, I'm dropping knowledge, Nick. Whether you're in or not in school, still it's logical. But to understand it, you need 3/4 of a brain and not be in a cloud pit. The pain that I'm swallowing, bottling up inside throughout autumn, it's toppling through the winter. You beginners get all of it. I'm a god to Nick. He's lucky that he even gets oxygen. Or funeral rites are gonna coffin when I'm done boxing him. You know, he's jogging and walking across the finish line confident. Listen, guy, you can finish lines, but the finish line's not the end. He can't talk to the populace or to the boondocks of Metropolis. He's awkward as an obelisk in a world of horizontal shit. I'll body Nick. I'm positive. Like I'm an AIDS test. Give me Magic Johnson, bitch. You're not a bitch. If I called him a bitch, it would make a female dog be pissed. Whoa! The female dog's jaws would grip and Nick would lose consciousness. Just being honest, Nick. Not my fault. You don't know what honest is. You can confront the problem head on and maybe talk to him. You can't keep blaming for the world for what his father did. But, yo, Nick's father went and talked to Nick. What would they talk about? I don't know, Ben. Maybe about how his mom's a bitch, but I know something they could talk about. Something impossible. One of Nick's accomplishments. Because Nick hasn't accomplished shit. Nick's a novice. It's in zombie mode on Call of Duty, dog. We won't fall so quick. You should call it quits. You incompetent, jobless, ballless shit who wants to be a hostage since you tried to rob hip-hop and I made you suck off a dick that I cut off from one of your accomplices. Yo, you can't fuck with me or suck any of my Yo, you can't fuck with me or suck any of my awesomeness. He's a world record highlight tape of Michael Jordan and basketball assists. Nick, you do not exist. Yo, got a job description. Lyrical assassin, you know, songs are hits, and Nick Vojinovic has officially been crossed off the list. Hey yo, my style's like a swastika on a Nazi skin. You look sadder than a group of Japanese kamikazes friends. Yo, work with Nick? Nope, not again. I'd rather take a flight that's piloted by Islamic men. Hey, yo. What's up?
All right.
He's got his third.
Okay, we have a battle.
We got one more.
Yo, Chronic, what do you call a dude that's panicking and short when the cops are standing at his door? And Anthony Latour with Xannies in his shorts.
No!
And this, my people, is the self-proclaimed champion of yours. But fucking ask this. I'm just gonna ask this. Do you enjoy getting your ass kicked by a kid that's been rapping 10 years less than you fag bitch? Why do you even grab him like you battle dykes and claim you have a veteran rep? You can see he's rattled, right? The only money you make from a rap you write is from that settlement check. You'll stay devoured, making $8 an hour every paying coward. I'll do a drive-by and spray axe like after I take a shower. Work the dog sprayed you on that table like some Cajun powder. You ain't able to stay stable cause you shake from downers. After Alan Crest, you couldn't balance checks, using settlement money to fund your addiction till you were down in debt. But don't worry guys, he's got daddy's help. Daddy paid $100 grand for Anthony to go to college, so now Anthony's happy and well. And this is awful. He says he's a hardcore MC, but he goes to law school. Then I come in, the kid that doesn't own a waffle. So look at it from my perspective. If you're hungry as fuck and need to eat, you think a fucking axe is going to stop you? You're probably thinking, I helped this kid out, what the fuck is this? Like your favorite fucking quote, it's just business. But you try to make people think you're dumb, and you know you're smarter than that. All two-faced and stuff, that's fake as fuck. Acting like people are retarded and crap. Well, excuse my French, please pardon me, axe, but if this is just business, us real motherfuckers don't barter with that. So go be a lawyer, go back where you belong, cause that shit in an aerosol can is the only axe getting put on. When you edited your last battle, you cut out the parts where you choked like you sliced your neck. And this for you is life or death, so I can bet it'll happen twice again. And by the way, you're quite a friend, not giving a fuck, getting them all addicted to stuff, and now he's in rehab to try fixing it up. For that situation, you're a hideous mixture of scum, and the thought that comes to my head when I picture a bum. If you glued a 9 to your hands, you still couldn't stick to your guns.
Whoa!
But you know me, I keep the sucker free. It's like the 10th time we tried to battle. I'm surprised you haven't grown a bill and feathers the way you've been ducking me.
Whoa!
Shine, 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 shine.